Good evening, everyone. I know it's been a I skipped a day that I wasn't supposed to, which is a problem because this is what this me avoiding that is what this series is all about, or this journal is all about. It is Saturday, November 9th, 2024. It's I was just pretty tired yesterday. A lot of things were changed, and well, the workplace is falling apart. I'm not sure if I even said this. It's been a hell of a week, but we are going to be moving buildings. That's going to be in August. And there's been rumors. Well, it kind of makes sense that my supervisor, one of my supervisors, one of the directing office managers, is going to be let go because he is, he apparently doesn't fit the image of the company, and they may also be letting me go. But that's in August, so I still have time, but I need to kick myself into gear. But man, that's tough news to hear. Even if it's a rumor, it's tough information to hear. I've said this before, but this company has grown way too fast, way too quickly. Correction. This company has grown way too large, way too quickly. The company was just created in 2016, 2024. It's gotten 25 locations, 2 of them have shut down already, which I think brings it either up to 25 or to 23. Now, I know I said 25 and math is mathing, but the reason why I say that is because I swear to God, before 2 locations closed, I saw either 27 or 25. So, yeah, it's fucked. With the current details and what I've been seeing and what my coworker have been going through, the providers are overstressed. The providers are not happy. The patients aren't happy. The front office, which is where I work at, is very unhappy. And it seems like the only place that is relaxed is medical assistants. While everyone else is running like headless chickens because we don't have a fucking director, a manager who knows what the hell needs to happen, who doesn't know what the hell needs to be done. The only one who does works with the providers, and he's the one who I said is most likely going to be let go during the move. They don't fucking understand shit. Up at the front, it's worse. Like, I've noticed it. My coworker, whom I've told, is aware of this, and we're both frustrated. But my customer service has gotten worse compared to what it used to be. The amount of phone calls we get, the amount of the callback time, the turnaround time, it's gotten worse. Turnaround time used to be within the same day to 2 days. That's from the front office. It feels like it's taken anywhere between 2 days to a week just to get back. And from the doctors, no. It used to be 24 to 48 hours with a 5-day grace period just in case. Now everyone uses the 5-day grace period as a clutch. As a crutch, not a clutch, as a crutch, because they don't want to do work. The medical assistants are not calling patients in regards to the requests that we're receiving, so we can't really yeah, we can't really rely on them. Freaking, there was a case on Friday, which is something that bothers me the most because I know this granddad. He's been with the center for a long time. I've spoken to him, I've spoken with the family for a long time. Heck, I know a lot of families, and a lot of families know me, so it hurts me the most in regards to the current situation of shit. But this granddad was frustrated because he requested a refill request. The pharmacies requested refills, and it's been denied multiple times. No reason given, but it's been denied by the medical assistants, and there's no notes on exactly what's going on. I'm getting really frustrated about this. Man, yeah, nothing, no communication whatsoever coming out of the medical assistants. There's fucking 4 of them now. At the time this is being recorded, there's 3 inactive service who is able to help out and do these calls. Next week, there's going to be 4 because one of them is currently in training, but there's going to be 4, and freaking nothing is working. But what is going back is Friday, I had a grandfather come up to me, come up to the office, and demand a physical prescription. It sucks because I was the only one up there. My coworker was training for the psychology coordinator because psych is going away, which is really fucking stupid. But that's a story for another time. Yeah, so it was just me up there. He demanded to get a paper prescription. The provider who would write it, has to write it, was currently in with appointments. So I was able to get him calmed down, and I said, if you don't mind, please just wait in the waiting room and I will get the doctor and get this written up for you. Unfortunately, when I looked at all the messages, I did see all the different back and forth from the pharmacy to the medical assistants and back and forth, and I even saw the message from the grandfather requesting for the refill. And the last message I saw, and it was going from the medical assistants over to the provider, asking what dosage patient's on. Now this isn't this is actually a pretty clear-cut answer, because the pharmacy, if you look at the notes, and the medical assistants have access to the same information I do, as the front office does, as the doctors do. Heck, even as the supervisors. Of course, there are some things that the supervisors can't see because they don't know, but they have the same access I do. They see that the patient was on 250 milligrams of Wellbutrin, or propranolol, and it was sent out, it was increased, I don't know, let's see here, it's November 11, 4 months ago, to 300 milligrams. And, oh, that's bupropion. Well, either way, starting dosage was 250. A month after that was prescribed, because patients have been on it for a while, and as they age, their immune system, their body gets used to the medication, so you have to increase or go with a slightly different medication, a stronger medication. In this case, it was increased because there's a note in there stating that patient's behavior and some other stuff started to pop back up again. So the doctor gave approval to increase to 300. The provider made a mistake at the last appointment in October and accidentally sent 250 instead of 300. And the medical assistants didn't do shit. They just asked the question, and literally they're right next door, so they could hear when the doctor is available or not. But they sent him a message, and it's been in the doctor's inbox for like a week. So that grandfather was pretty frustrated with what's going on. Thankfully, he was able to see reason that it was literally just me holding the fort down, answering phone calls, messages, all of that. But back to what I was going on. Yeah, after the appointment ended, which thank God it ended like, I don't know, 30 minutes early, I was able to speak to the doctor and get this verified because I saw the information that was needed to be done. I saw what the answer was, and I just wanted to confirm, and to confirm quickly, especially on a medication like this when it's a mistake that needs to be changed. It's better to do it sooner rather than later to get results, the proper results, the correct results. I spoke with the doctor. Dad confirmed it. Mom confirmed it. Patient cases and notes confirmed it to be 300. So the fact that the medical assistants didn't do shit really pissed me the fuck off because I can't even ask them to do anything anymore. I've asked them for a lot of things, but fucking nothing works. If I ask them to do something, it's gonna get done in a week. Some of the things that I asked for are super easy, like creating an order for a medication so that doctor can approve it and send it out. That literally takes 3 minutes. When I talked to the doctor, he gave the okay. I already asked the MAs if they could do it or not, and they're like, no, we're waiting on the doctor. I was like, okay, close it. I'm not asking for shit from them anymore. So after I verified with the doctor, I just created it myself, sent it to him, and said, hey, could you just approve this? And we'll print it out and give it out to Dad, or to Grandpa. Yeah. There was some stuff going on, and I'm not too sure on how to approve and print out a paper prescription with our new system. So I did have to fib a little bit. But I was able to get the prescription sent out. Grandfather was happy and was very sympathetic towards me and what the current situation for customer service. So I do thank him on that. But I said, please verify now just to make sure the medication's all set and all that. So he said, okay, yeah, let me do this, yada, yada, yada. He walks out, makes the call, comes back in 20 minutes later. Hey, yeah, so pharmacy never received it. Would you be able to do something? The moment he walks up, the doctor comes up. So they're having a small conversation while I'm on the phone with the pharmacy. And pharmacies are hit or miss depending on who you actually speak with. But I was able to get through to a pharmacist, and pretty simple thing. They were able to find the prescription, they were able to get it filled, and I was able to give them an estimated time on when it could be ready to be filled. But my God, this literally took, if the doctor got the information like normally or had everything clarified, everything would have been finished in 20 minutes if the doctor wasn't in any appointments. Instead of the hour that the grandfather had waited, it was anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour that the grandfather had waited. It could have been finished in 20 minutes max. Minimum probably like 5. And that just bothers me because we're behind on a lot of things. Medical records is behind, front office is behind, the providers are behind. The only one that isn't behind is the fucking medical assistants, and it pisses me the fuck off. Man, I don't know what else to say. I've been very, very annoyed. I've been very angry with the current performance of the center, and I am literally ready to walk out. I told my coworker who's who used to be the front office manager. Technically, I still treat her as the front office manager, but I told her I'm not holding on. Like, everything I'm doing, this company fucks it up. I'm ready to leave. She knows I'm ready to leave, and we even said, if she left, I am leaving shortly after, which fucks up this entire operation. And if I left, I know she'll leave, probably not as quickly as I would, but she would still leave pretty fucking quickly because the current situation is utterly fucked. And with how the front office is being run, any of the veterans that used to work in the front wouldn't hold up at all. The entire system has changed. The way we help people have changed. They're gonna get buried, and the ship's gonna sink faster. And when I say faster, it's already a sinking ship. I mean, like, it's a tidal wave going over the ship with all the doors open, with a hole in the hull, multiple holes in the hull. And I'm not talking about those like tiny holes. I mean like the same size as the Titanic times 10. So yeah. Also fucking management. The area director and the supervisor who I report to does not know shit. Like, we've brought up all these problems, we've brought up multiple solutions, they're still not listening, they're not understanding. They need a proper introduction on understanding how the front office works, and they need front office experience, because actually, I'm not going to be there. I don't want to be working at this same office anymore. Like, I understand it's a different company altogether, but it's so shit. Like, they don't care about the customer. They don't care about the patients. They just care that there's income coming. I mean, yes, that's all businesses, that's all corporations. But in the medical field, that's something different. You have to care for your patients. Otherwise, it's a floating ship just sinks. No matter how dense the ocean is, no matter how dense the water is, a sinking ship is going to be a sinking ship. You can't do anything about that. Fucking hell. I didn't want to do a rant like this. I mean, this is one reason why I didn't want to do any recording. But it's just been depressing, man. The other thing I did learn at the end of the day, one of the doctors, he was let go, I don't know, I want to say in like 2014, 15, maybe 2013. He was let go a long time ago. He came back recently, 2023. He only survived a year, and he's already resigning. To be honest, it fucking sucks, but I saw it coming. He's a huge asshole, he's a jerk, his personality's shit. But he does good to his patients. But he's an asshole. He contradicts himself, he's overwhelmed, he's taken multiple days off, his health isn't in the best condition, but he oh my god. He is someone who I didn't have much hopes on, but he is someone we needed. It's not someone we wanted, but it is someone we needed. Because the entire center is no longer what it no longer has the capacity in terms of providers to assist. With how much stress everyone is going through, excluding the medical assistants, there's a lot of providers that you could see like having to fall out and leave shortly. Man, it's utterly shit. It's utterly depressing. It's just saddening. It's angering. It's frustrating. This company is not a good company in terms of like in terms of business practices. Their entire thing works in, I don't even think it works in California, where the main headquarters is located, but they're not going to put much of a fight on it. Arizona is a completely different monster than California. Some of the older locations, or some of their older locations, I believe, are Texas, and their newer locations are on the East Coast. I don't know if they're going to be doing well either. But my God, it's a shit company. I do not recommend it. Other thing we've said, but no. Going on tangent. I need to go back. The provider, he's resigning. His last day is December 10th. So I've already had to lie to multiple of his patients about what's going on. And that's not good, because we're bouncing patients and around to different providers who are not comfortable with these people, with these kids, with these parents, because each case is so complex. Each case is so complex. One minute this medication would be working, the next minute it would completely not work at all, because there is something that happened that patient could not see. That's about right. And these parents, I don't think they're understanding. Both the parents, patients, the providers, and our upper management and headquarters. I don't think they understand how needy everything has become. Sure, there's the medication shortage, but they let go of so many providers that we can't do anything to help out. The turnaround times have gotten so bad, it's frustrating. That doctor, I saw him not lasting that long, because if he was under the old management, exactly what happened the last time where he was let go, he would have been let go so much sooner if we didn't need him. So the fact that he lasted this long and is resigning instead is very, very frustrating. I keep on going through circles about this, but I need to let it go. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go into a weird depression cycle. Because that's kind of what happened yesterday. I was just completely drained. So I went to bed early. I woke up fairly early today, and I didn't want to do anything. I only got up and dropped off my car for maintenance. For maintenance, because it was all I could do. But after that, after I picked it up, I was just asleep. I did not want to do anything. Didn't watch videos. Didn't do anything. I'm barely doing this. This video, because I know it helps with my mental, but oh my God, this talking about it just makes it worse right now. Man, this is a long rant. I'm really sorry to those who actually see and all that. Man, I salute you guys. But no, it's not a good thing on what's going on right now. I'm not in the right mindset. I'm not in a good mindset. I'm not in a happy mindset, which is really frustrating. And I'm gonna do what I can tomorrow, Sunday, to fix it. I can't guarantee much, but I have to at least reset it to a barely acceptable amount, and I have to maintain it up until Wednesday at the very least. That is my goal. I can't say much. That's what's been going on with work. That's why I've been so frustrated recently. especially in this video, this journal. God, so bad. Let's just do quick DoorDash updates. Yeah, yesterday was okay, made $100 ish, but I got annoyed because I got a guideline, a contract like hit on my account because I was 17 minutes late. Not my fault. Fucking blame the app, because every single time I used the app, it brought me to a gate that was not in use according to the dash orderer, or the person who used or who ordered the food. It kept bringing me to the wrong one, and all she said was, "Oh yeah, just use the main gate on Hayden." The fuck you mean? There's 3 Haydens. There's the main Hayden Road. There's Hayden Road North, which is directly north of the complex that she lives in. And then there's Hayden Road North on the southern end of the complex that she lives in. No help whatsoever. That's just fucking stupid. DoorDash is so fucking bad. Like, definitely during COVID is the best time to have been a dasher or whatever. But now it's just utter trash. It's good side money. Actually, it's not even good side money. It's side money that I know I need at the moment, to get me out of my situations. But the moment I'm able to leave it, I fucking am. DoorDash is not a good platform. Today was better. Yeah. No. Yes, no, let's go back to yesterday. So there's that one that got me 17 minutes late. There was one where I actually found a fun road, but it was a it was a Papa John's. There's only one guy there. One worker, one employee at Papa John's doing all the orders. He was an old man. I want to say he's in his late 50s, 60s. Should not be working there by himself. But I was there for an hour. I met a cool guy. He is a vet, so thank you for your service, and also thank you for striking a conversation with me. It just made the time go by faster. But yeah, had a conversation with a vet, really cool guy, which is one of the first that's happened in a while for this. Man, I feel bad, but he was there for an hour 20. I was there for 45 minutes to an hour. It was a pain to wait that long. I could have made and met my I say quota, but I could have made a little bit more than what I had at the end of the night. But instead, I pulled it through because I know that there's not going to be another dasher in that area because it's so late and it's pretty freaking far up north, and it's not that much in terms of cost, or in terms of what you're being paid for contractually. So I was like, okay, I'll wait. I met my minimum quota. I'll wait, I'll do it, and we'll keep it as is. So I did that. Man, I feel bad. Today, not that bad, pretty busy. Was only out for 5, 6, 7, 3.5-ish hours. Another situation, Jimmy John's just completely flooded. Was waiting there 20 minutes-ish. Other guys were there hour 20, almost 2 hours at that point. There was 3 people, but when I walked in there was only 2 workers, and they were flooded, completely busy. By the time I got my order, I was one of the lucky ones and actually got it early. Dropped it off. The person who I dropped it, gave the food to, gotta admit, she's pretty cute. But I don't know if anyone's gonna be here for this long for 30 fucking minutes. Man. Oh god. I've been ranting a lot today. But no, for 30 minutes. The person who I gave the food to told me, yeah, they were pretty busy. Thank you for doing so. I already had 2 dashers decline it or cancel on me because it's just taking too long. I'm like, oh, dang, it was that bad. So yeah, it felt good just to be able to at least get her food because my god, that was a nightmare. Yeah, I don't really think there's much else I could do. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna be playing games to try and escape all of this. Oh my god, I am stuttering. I'm not doing a full stutter, but I'm repeating myself and it's bothering me. Hopefully tomorrow everything gets better. I do my reset. If I don't do my reset, it's gonna be a terrible and crappy week. But hopefully I could hide it because I need to do something so that no one is able to see it. But yeah, no, escapism. My God, it feels like that's the only thing that needs to happen right now with the current situation I'm in with work. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's get you some time to rest, especially with me ranting for this long. I need to let you guys go if you haven't already gotten off. So have a good evening, have a good night, have a good morning, and good afternoon. I don't know how I'm gonna hold up anymore. Like I'm starting to break. But I'll see you all tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. It's Sunday tomorrow. I'll see you all later, Monday, because that's when this is gonna be, and tomorrow is to try and relax and break through. So have a good night. I'll update you as much as I can. Still trying to do every day, but man, it's getting harder to do stuff. I'm not gonna lie. My will to do stuff is like slowly depleting. It's bad. So I'll do what I can to update, but I'll see you all on Monday.